Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. Today's topic is a question. But first, let me introduce these beautiful ladies. On my right, I have Amaka, and then on my left, I have Yvonne. Ladies, the question was, if having sex on the first date make you cheap, on what day does it make you expensive?
When you have died. When they're burying you, what kind of nonsense is that? Dates come expensive. No, when they paid your bride price.
No, but I genuinely don't know why people have a problem with people having to do it on the first date.
That's why I'm saying it's being sarcastic. Yeah. Okay, since it is making you cheap when you are, so the first day, just cuckoo propose, buy them a nice expensive ring, and pay their dowry. Then do it.
And then what about if you can't reach that thing and you didn't live up to the expectation because you don't already married?
No, traditional wedding, you pay dowry and you can return it. You said when it's expensive. Okay, before you say, okay, before you sleep with I sleep with you, take this diamond ring. Innit?
Is she trying to wink?
I don't know. No, what kind of question?
You know, because I get why he asked this. I get why he asked this question.
Was it a man or a woman that's asking that question?
It's a woman, man that asked the question. That if having sex on the first day make you cheap. Because I've seen both sides. I've seen where women will say, I'm not going to do it because it's going to make me cheap.
Wait, to all the food that they are giving you to eat before
yes,
you
know,
sex,
and then you hear, when you hear men say, you know, if I have sex with her on the first day, that means, you get what I mean? So I get where the debate is coming from. But let's be realistic. Yvonne, what's your intake on this one?
Where do I start?
Oh, English teacher.
I'm just trying to figure out it depends. See, I think for me, I would like to say the answer to that would be it doesn't matter. Because you have people who have met and had that instant connection.
Chemistry.
That chemistry, exactly. And you know, I mean, you hear people who are married like years and they'll tell you, how did you meet your wife? I'm like, I just looked across the table and I just knew she was the one. And if sex happened on the day, so be it. You know, I think our society, and there's a lot of expectations from people in relationships or whatever it is, that they put so much emphasis on it that people don't sometimes even listen to their body or their own feelings. You understand? Because there are cases where people really like somebody and will still hold back because they are still trying to question.
They're scared that if I sleep with you,
yeah, you know, I don't understand this issue of putting a price to it. If this is, it's like your bodily function. All of a sudden, if you don't go and poo, does it mean that you've
cheapened? Okay, will you go on the first date?
Yeah, that's true because
it's the same thing now.
Because you have people. I mean, I know boys and girls are even. I mean, this asking that question is similar to people who are actually dating, who will tell me they can't dress up or they can't fart in front of their, things like that. It makes no. If you're in a relationship, you have a body, he has a body. This is a natural process. It's not like I suddenly went out of my way to push the poo out of my distance, or you get what I mean. So, talking about cheap, I really don't know how to put. Okay, what about people that go out and just literally decide that they're actually going out to go and have a one night?
No, that's different. That's not a date.
Yeah, well,
that's not a date.
Yeah,
gone out. Yeah. It's not a. If you go out just for one night stand, you're not going to see the person again. That's a totally different situation.
Yeah.
If you know, like you have a date, and you know that you're going to see the person, it's a date that hopefully might lead to a relationship.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're basing it on.
Something too. Yeah,
but if you say is it cheap, that means depends on if you're basing the relationship on only sex. Then I don't know.
Have you two finished speaking English? Have you finished speaking English? Listen, I have dated someone that I waited 3-4 months and then end up doing the do and the relationship still flop. I have gone out on the first date, met somebody just like that, liked it instantly, and that night we end up, and that relationship was an amazing relationship.
Yeah, but that's exactly what
so the thing is, I don't think why someone should say having a relationship, if a man thinks that sleeping with a woman the first day make her cheap, then I don't think you are even a man enough to date. Because in this 21st century, you can never go and buy a bicycle or a car without test driving. Period. And if you think to the African conservative parents who think don't do it before your marriage, and then they end up marrying the married, they find out that they might be compatible in everything else, but when it comes to that particular issue, they are miles apart.
Some people who think kissing, ordinary kissing on the first date makes them cheap.
Yeah.
Some people actually think that even some women, it's not just the men, it might not be just the man.
Let me even flip the coin. I've met men who will meet a girl, and when they are about to have sex, the girl now reveals that she's a virgin. It puts the guy off.
Yeah.
The guy wouldn't even proceed because, like, oh my God, am I the one that is going to break this girl's heart? At least that's even the one that even has to. Someone won't even bother. You get what I'm saying? But I just think that there's been so much, again, I blame the media and all sorts, but there's so much expectation to this dating thing. So when people are going, they go in with, in fact, as they are going there, of course, you don't see it physically, but mentally in my head, when you see people going on date, it's like they are carrying their Ghana must go bag of expectations, of do's and don'ts.
And why
won't you just let it just happen?
Exactly.
Just
because if you go to all these so-called relationships, it's not just Africans.
Yeah.
If you go to all these relationship experts, even the ones that show on television, they tell you rule of. There are rules of
90 days.
No, it's not 90 days.
I've seen someone say give you a 90 days.
No, I'm talking of these are relationship experts.
Yeah.
That actually that's what they started. Relationship experts. There are rules of one drink on the first date, don't, and there are things like that. And those are rules. Don't kiss once or no sex. They will tell you that people that went to school are called relationship experts, and they will tell you I've been to a relationship woman before. She was American, and those are the things she will tell you. Do not. It's either 2 glasses of wine or whatever it is, or 1 drink. And exactly.
Now,
those are the things. No, but you see that is it. It has worked for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Like you said, it have worked some, but don't impose it on everybody. If I go out, there is a say that said when a woman goes on a date, within 5 minutes of her entering, whether it's a restaurant, cinema, anywhere, club, or any place at all, she has already made up her mind at that distance. Sometimes you might change it because when you were talking to the guy, even at first the appearance didn't really matter, but his sense of humor, you get it. But I don't think if I want to go on a date, I have to have this expectation of, oh, you are going here, Cynthia, don't go and sleep with him. And who the heck are you to tell me what the fucking I'm gonna do?
Let me touch on the experts that Amaka talked. Yes, I get it, and the experts come in my opinion, and this is just for me. You go to experts when you need help. Maybe you've tried and all that. And then they make the rules. But you see, when it comes to dealing with experts, again, I will say it's still down to your decision.
Yeah, no, but they will tell you. That's what I'm saying. So you said it will make you cheap. It's not that. No, you say maybe you say something about down to African people. It's not like you said. It's the society. People just think like, you know what? Why should I? Oh God! Because on the other hand, sometimes if you sleep with someone on the first day, they also will probably tell you, no, that one I've shagged that today, Jared. That one, all I needed to do was just touch her at the first date. And if that has happened to you before, you'll be taken aback whether you like the man in person enough. Because if you've had problems, there are people that after you slept with them on the first date, you genuinely like and want to be with them.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
The guy has come with one intention.
Exactly. So
because it wouldn't have mattered whether you've given him the first date or you waited 6 months. Even if you have waited 6 months, as long as in his mind he was coming.
Yeah, but see, the thing is
that what I'm trying to explain it is that if you want to go on a date, it really doesn't matter what the society has to impose on you. This is my point. I'm not saying, I know that are men, like I said there are men that will go sleep with the girl for the first day and they will think to them she's cheap. But there are some other ones that you will even spend 6-9 months with before you do and still
have the same reaction.
And still have that same reaction. So basically, not to think of what other goal.
No, but after 6 months, they wouldn't say you're cheap. What they wouldn't say you're cheap. They probably say they was shit. But if do you understand? They will tell you, don't mind that. The first time I saw her, I don't like to touch her, and then she opened her legs. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. After 6 months, and they sleep with you, they will not, because they ask, took 6 months, that girl tough. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Did you just hear what I said before? That even when you have a relationship with the person, you waited 3-4 months to do and the relationship still flop. Because in the person's mind, I've seen where man will say, it will take me as long as I needed to see that point, and once I see it, I'm gone. It doesn't matter whether you make her long for 6 months or
that's
you don't make her. That person not ready to have a relationship.
I know that. But we are missing the point. That's not the question. Does it make the problem we're talking about? Like, does it make you cheap?
Yes.
He will not exactly. He will not say that you're cheap if you waited 6 months. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Compared to
first date, he will still want to leave even if he takes 10 months. That's what we're talking about. If the people that once they sleep with the first date, if it's the first date, so maybe whoever it is, this woman or man
must have
had that problem. They'll sleep first date. You got, I don't mind that either. She's a cheapskate.
Listen, look, let's come back to this very question. In my opinion, it's a no. It doesn't make you cheap. Okay, it's the thing is. It's you, what you want. And it doesn't matter. Even if you've met a guy who sleeps with you on the first day and says whatever he says in that situation, oh, you're cheap or whatever. It's not your problem, it's his.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. It's that confidence of having to do that is no more there.
You know, kill some people's
to
kill some people's confidence.
It's a vicious circle. And which is why you will see somebody. Let me give an example now. If I want to go on a date now and I like somebody, if I like somebody so much, there and then I can make up my mind with that person, and while the night is going, yes, because while the night is going, you could see some flaws or everything. But if I've made up my mind that I'm going to be with that guy, I'll be with that guy. Now, if the guy turns around to tell me blah 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 blah, that's his insecurity. I've done what it is that I said to myself I want to do.
Yeah.
And I will just push that away. Now, someone else might not have that strength and confidence to do that.
To knock them back.
And then it will knock them to the point that they deserve therapy, go and meet these self-help experts who now give them all these rules of 1 glass, 90 days, 2 months, whatever. But at the end of the day, they still will tell you it's still down to you. Yeah. The only reason why they give all those
just a guide
is a guide to getting you to build yourself up again and to try again. Because they're trying to convince you not to lose hope. In being yourself
and finding what
you want to find. Do you understand? But like I said before, the media and the society that we live in now, there's so much emphasis on pricing your feelings, pricing everything you do. If not, at the end of the day, go back to the old-fashioned relationship of meeting a person there and then. I mean, I don't need to find out where he came from, who he's from. If I like the guy and I've enjoyed at least 1-2 hours, whatever happens, let it happen. It's my body.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking one of our past episodes. People are going to kill me for this. When I talked about beating someone and I just wet myself, that was a body reaction.
Yeah.
I was like literally gagging for the person.
I'm still waiting.
You understand? No, but that was me in my element. That was, and I couldn't control myself. That was my body talking to me. No, that was my body talking to me. So I think we need to go back. Yeah, we need to go. No, listen, we need to go back to those days.
Let her dress nearer so that in case I see one.
So that you
see, and people are using me for getting butterflies. This one is wetting herself. That is my only butterfly they fly.
No, but honestly, I think we need to be, unfortunately, people have been hit back. It all comes down to the person, and if you sleep with a guy and the guy turns around and cheapens the situation, brush it off and let him piss off, because he's just an element. That doesn't justify, that doesn't define you.
Yeah.
That doesn't define you. Because at the end of the day, what he's saying to you, and most times when guys actually say that, 9 out of 10, someone has actually done it to them.
Yeah, a woman, yeah.
9 out of 10, because a confident guy knows what it took you, or female knows what it took you to go, for you to do what you did, will respect you, and will gradually like lay you off. If they don't want to continue, they will gradually, but with respect. They don't cheapen a relationship. You know, that's when you know someone that is, you know, principled and stuff like that. You know, but if you're, you know, this is a natural thing, and I think the maker that created all of us put all these things in place for a reason.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Geologist. Psycho.
You see, I'm a science person. I believe in science.
Hey,
honest to God, I believe in science.
I do.
I believe in science. And if it happens, let it happen. If you don't appreciate it, then I've only just wasted 2 hours of your time.
How do you know it lasted 2 hours? Maybe 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Baby girl.
It's possible. It's possible. But that is not me. It's not my problem.
I don't think,
you know.
To me, if I want to give the advice to my 14, 13 years old girl, I can say, or daughter, or my friend's daughter, I can say, you know, try it out, because at that time you are young, you are naive. You are still vulnerable in a certain way emotionally, or you know, you might have the whole full body of a woman, but still here, I can say
excited.
Exactly. I can tell you, take it slow. But at this age, this age here, sitting in this chair, this age when I'm about to cross half a century, like some people. Oh boy. Either you call me cheap or you call me expensive.
Is your you know?
Do I look bothered?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do I probably look bothered? There are people that can say shit behind your back when you stand in front of
them. They will not be able to say it.
They won't even look at you in the face, leave alone that they will tell you that. Have you ever been slapped by a woman before? Absolutely right there, Boza. The shock self not go let her tell you talent.
Even the cheap will hang in the
you know, so if you depends on one, to answer your question, I don't think the answer is no. It doesn't make you cheap. But if you are young, or you are a young adult just coming up, I would say take your time, get to know the person. You know, you want to give it to someone that is special, not just, you know, the one that passes by. But boy, if you don't cross the age where we don't cross, oh boy, if you not try. If you don't test drive, not buy you, because I be say you don't buy one chance.
One chance.
You know, one chance.
One chance.
One chance. So you don't carry one chance. You don't buy market. You know those market when you go buy, you go come hook for you, no go come out. You go begin to tell yourself, say who said.
Oh my God! How did I end up here?
Hey, at this age, I'm gonna tell myself, say, hey,
Amaka,
what
did you say that? What was that? Yeah, your friend went to it.
At old age, you yourself, say, how did you get me here?
What did you do?
How did you get me here? You don't want to get to that stage. So, sweetheart, please, I take God beg you. I hope we are able to answer your questions. But if we have to, please let us know. I don't know why she's laughing. Until next time. Bye-bye.